Hello everyone, my name is Rose, and today's video, what's today's video? You saw the title, what? Oh yeah, it was, I'm gonna show you my magnetic eyeshadow pens, because I did like all my eyeshadow palettes. I did a video like that, I showed you all of them, and then I'll just show you I have 4 magnetic palettes that have eyeshadows. They're mostly depotted, but it's like my singles, but like most of them are depotted from actual palettes. So I'm gonna do that today. They all by kind of color category. I used to keep them like the palettes together, like kind of like when I depotted them, I kept them kind of together in the magnetic palette. But that wasn't working for me, and I didn't really know what I had, so I decided to just reorganize everything and do color coding. So that's what I decided to do. So let's get into the 4. This should be a really quick, like 5-10 minute video. So hopefully, if I don't ramble on for like ever. But yeah, I'll start with, they're in order from like smallest palette to biggest palette right now. So there's not like, this is my smallest magnetic palette. This is from Shop Missy. They don't sell the big ones anymore. I think they still have the small ones, but I haven't seen the big ones on there for like at least 6 months, maybe more. But I got this maybe 2 years ago or something, so I really like the wood on it. And this does have a mirror. But this is the smallest one of the 4. And then this is what's in here. I have my grays, my purples, my mauve tones, and then my like brownie grays, like my taupey grays right there. So it's like kind of 4 different categories, but yeah, these are the kind of tones I really like to wear. I'm not wearing any shadows from any of these 4 palettes. I'm wearing one eyeshadow and like a super shock on top, and that's all I'm wearing on my eyes today. But yeah, I'm wearing Lula from ABH Mario palette, just all over, and then a super shock, one of the like Disney princess ones. That's what I'm wearing. It's gonna be in the description box, so you can check out that. But yeah, this is probably like my favorite to look at. I'm like, oh, these are so pretty, and these like mauve and purpley tones I could wear every single day, no matter what. So yeah, it's really pretty. I'm just like, wow, so pretty. Like the first, yeah, I really like the look of this. I like the wood, even though it doesn't feel like wood because it's not wood, but it goes well with all my furniture because all my furniture is wood, and I just like wood. So yeah, and then I'll compare it to the next up, which is actually, so the next size up, this is a extra large Z palette. It's the brand Z palette, and you can see how it's like a slightly smaller than that. I don't know how big the regular Z palette is, but yeah, this is the you can see Z palette. But yeah, this is the next one, and this has a little window thing. The other 2 don't have window things, but I don't really care about the window things because they're like up like this, like they're like that in my little thingy. So like the window things don't really make a difference because they're like standing bookshelf wise. This is my blue and green palette, and I have some like light setting shades that I can use, like just because this had room in it, and none of the other palettes at the time had room in it, so it's like there's a lot more green than blue. I don't really wear blue that much, so this is kind of like, so like these are my blues, and then here's some greens. Like a lot of these are from the Colourpop Just My Luck, because I have all of those. I just depotted them because I just wanted to, But yeah, this one up here, this one is like a bluey gray with like a gold shimmer in it. It's beautiful. It's from some Morphe palette. I don't remember what Morphe palette. Probably says on the back, but they probably don't even sell it anymore. So yeah, that one's really pretty. Oh wow, it's already 5 minutes long. But yeah, this one is very beautiful. And then next is the palette that used to be one palette, but it's not anymore because, yeah, this used to be the Adept Cosmetics. Oh, and this was my first, like, magnet palette too, so, like, whatever. This is the Adept Cosmetics, the 2 one. I have the other thing. I decided to take them apart because it was just like a little strip of like paper that connected the two, and I felt like they were too heavy and I couldn't really lay them out very well because of how big they were together. So I just separated them, and now I kind of use them as 2 separate palettes. So I have this one, and it has a little, I put the sticker on it because this one has my pinks and browns, and then the other one has like reds, orange, yellows, and some other ones. But yeah, these are my pinks and browns. See, there's a lot of, there's like random pinks too. Like there's some like fuchsia magenta pinks, and then some warmer pinks, and like, yeah, and then there's my little section of browns. I don't have many depotted browns, but like there's some. Because a lot of the times when I'm like, when I swatch browns, I'm like, when I'm like depotting palette, I like get rid of the shades I don't use, so I swatch it and then be like, oh, that's too warm, I will not use. Because I don't really use warm tones that much, I guess. Although some of these, like, I would consider that warm and that one warm, and yeah. And this one has a mirror on this side. The other side does not have a mirror, but yeah. And the stickers fall off after a while. This one has a yellow sticker because it has orange, red, and yellow. And I was like, I just put stickers on them just so I can like look at them, because the stickers are like up on the top, so I can just look and immediately know which one's which, because otherwise I don't remember which one's first and which one's second or whatever. But yeah, this is the final one. And this one, this side didn't have a mirror. It is a little rough, as you can see. I could probably like sand it or something to make it a little smoother, but I don't really care that much. I mean, they're just like this, like book-wise, in the little shelf thing, so it's not like, doesn't really bother me. But this is a bunch of pretty things. So we got my reds, and then we have some coppers over here, and then we have some oranges, and then my few depotted yellows, and then I have my pressed glitters over here, which I'm gonna be moving my pressed glitters into like, probably into the palette with my depotted blushes and highlighters, because like I kind of want them separate from my eyeshadows, because I really like look into my singles and be like, oh, like looking at them and then decide to where a place to go. I always like intentionally, when I want a pressed glitter, I go for a pressed glitter. It's like always intentional when I go for a pressed glitter, so it's like I feel like having them separate would just be a little bit better, and it will give me a little bit more room too. And then I have these like beigey light tones, which I have no idea what color these are. I just was watching them and I'm like, they don't really fit in any other color category, so I'll just throw them over here. But yeah, there's a bunch of beautiful shades. Like, these glitters are super sparkly too. Like, this one's my favorite glitter. This is like red and black glitters. Glitters are kind of messy. These 3 are from a brand that doesn't exist anymore, and then those 2 are from Colourpop Sweet Talk, which those 2 are very pretty too. But yeah, so that's all my magnetic palettes. Yeah, this is how I store them. I got this little shelf from Goodwill by the pound to be more specific. But yeah, these are my big eyeshadow palettes, and then I have my magnetic ones afterwards. And then this one is like the one I keep my blushes and highlights in. So yeah, there's the like big ones, rectangle ones, and then like oblong ones down there. Or rectangle. Square, rectangle, big boys, and then the magnetic ones are right after. So you can see when they're standing up like this, they're all like the same height. They're just like different like depths. Like the actual Z palette is just a tiny bit smaller than the Adept ones. But yeah, I like having them like this because I can see all my palettes all at once. I can grab them really easy. I can slide them out, and I don't have to worry about opening drawers and then stuff getting buried. It's all out in the open. If you want me to do a vanity tour, I can do that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. And like, if you have any suggestions, I'm gonna try to eventually do all my categories of makeup and like show you all the things I have. I mean, I may group some things together. I mean, I don't think my brow products will be like interesting because I only have two items of brow products. And right now I'm planning on bringing in some like blush and lipsticks soonish. So those categories will probably be later on down the road that I do. But I'll just keep doing these until I get through like at least most of my categories, if not all. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll show you my kitty. She started complaining though. She was sleeping. Hey, hush hush. Right, Miss Potato? Look at how beautiful she is. Look at her gorgeous emerald eyes. Can't you just look? Oh my god, she's so beautiful. I love you. Oh my god, I'm like filled with so much love. I know, I picked you up. You don't like that. She doesn't like being picked up. She's my kitty though. I love her. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.